Hey y'all, welcome to season 2 of Talk Dirty Dancing to Me, where I, Madeline, sit down with my best friend Katie Bowman and we talk about your mom's favorite TV show, Dancing with the Stars. I hope you enjoy it.
What's up?
What's up, girl? How are ya?
I'm kind of shook, I think.
I know. I think it's like a combination of not getting to fully watch it until today / everything that went down that really has thrown me for a loop.
I mean, you know that SpongeBob meme where he's like naked for some reason and he's got his hand on the rock and he's going,
Yeah.
that's my brain right now.
Woof. Because, okay, it's why have we never done a Grease night before? Same as Britney, but like, why just now are we doing Grease?
Also, you may feel differently. I don't watch a ton of cable television, but do you feel like this wasn't advertised at all?
No, it wasn't, especially for how iconic it was. Like bringing Olivia Newton-John in and
Oh my God, LOL that they had to put under her, in quotes, Sandy. I was like, oh my God, who doesn't know that? But then our lovely host, Tyra Banks, had to let everyone know that she had never seen Grease until Saturday. And I was like, sis, please keep that to yourself because one, no one cares. And two, the like little respect that like anyone has for you still, that just like may have pushed us all over the edge.
No, like truly. And as someone who loves musical theater, I feel like that certainly goes hand in hand with Dancing with the Stars. I mean, I feel like this night was done so well. And for Tyra to even come out and say that, I was like, come on, know your audience. She does not know her audience.
I was like, Tyra, please lower your voice because A, no one cares, and B, you're literally you're proving the point that everyone has been making about you as a host is that you don't belong here. Sorry.
She doesn't. And it's really just disheartening at this point. It's like no one liked her on America's Got Talent. Everyone that I know who was a mega fan of America's Got Talent did not like her on that show either. And now it's really just showing this, like, I don't know, it's just such a pit. Every time she kind of walks out on stage, I get this pit in my stomach, and it's hard because I do want to like all aspects of the show that I've loved for so long, but she makes it so difficult.
She does, because everything she does is like it's not like super middle of the line bland where you're like,
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but I can ignore it. I can get over it. It's not like the worst thing. Everything she does is so polarizing that you have a reaction to it.
Oh my God, just her question.
Just SMH.
Yes.
SMH over here.
Hey, SMDH.
Yeah, I am shaking my damn head.
That's right. Add the D. Okay. Well,
so it started off great though. We had a group opener in the ballroom.
And it was so good. I just was beaming. It was so fun. Finally, it was like, it just seemed like there was finally just like energy and vibrance in the ballroom.
Yes, they were giving the people what we want. And I'm so thankful for that. And it was basically just like a Spark Notes version of everything that happens in the movie, which I loved. I thought that was so fun.
Yep.
And then I died. I passed away because Sharna was the principal.
It was so good.
I dead ass was like, who is this old woman? Like, she is killing it. Like, damn, sis has moves. And I was like, oh my God, is that Sharna?
I know. Thank God Bag let her do her thing. Like, because she
looked like she is Bag's age.
She was.
That was so ugly. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bag.
Wait a second. Before we jump into the show recap, should we talk about kind of the drama in Dancing with the Stars Nation this week? The three things I'm thinking of are the Olivia and Val rumors.
That TikTok got in on, and you know when it gets on TikTok it's out of control.
Right. Okay, so there's that. And then secondly, there is Megan Fox and Bag's divorce finally becoming final this week.
Mm-hmm.
3, yep. The happy news was Jimmy had a baby.
Yay!
Yeah.
We knew it was coming because last week his wife was 2 centimeters pregnant, to quote him.
I I love that he had to kind of come back and circle back to that tonight. But should we start with the Val and Olivia stuff? I mean,
Yeah, with OJ, you mean?
yeah, yes, I for a long time have tried to like ignore the tension and just be like, and even on the podcast before, I was just like, no, I mean, it's just Val. He's so loving and supportive of his partners. But I'm definitely getting the vibes, and I think all of America is getting the vibes. The vibes are weird.
And the thing that sucks is that because now, like, we were all feeling the vibes, but they were like an unspoken thing. Like, I mentioned it on the podcast, but I didn't harp on it. I was just like, I'm feeling kind of weird. Are y'all feeling kind of weird? And then in the Facebook group, same thing. Everyone was like, we're feeling kind of weird. And we're like, okay. And then it makes its way to TikTok. And when Gen Z gets to be involved in this, it's all hell breaks loose. Like, you have
Right.
lost control of the situation.
Of course.
And I'm afraid that that's going to negatively impact them in the competition, which sucks because she is really great. I am so blown away. Like, I'm shocked because for week one, I was like, I don't care about this person.
Yeah.
I was like, is she a star? I don't know. But now I'm like so invested because I'm like, wow, you're really not a dancer, but you're really good at it. You missed your calling.
Yeah. And I this is the problem with TikTok. It's like it's probably not true, but when it comes out there and it's so massively consumed and massively like construed, and people are so thirsty on TikTok, they will say anything to get a view, to get a like, and that's the danger of it. Especially like this girl has already so many scandals and things swirling around her. But that I totally think this is going to continue to negatively affect them.
Yeah. But the dance, did you think? I was like, wow, she looks a lot like Sandy.
Oh yeah, she did. She did. And we'll talk about that part more like when we go into her dance, but she's just so pretty. She's just so dang pretty. And I think like she's teed up to be bullied, I think. And I think that that's what that TikTok was an attempt to bully her. Do I think that the vibes are weird? Yeah, sure, I do, but I don't think that it's true. And maybe it's just cuz
I don't think it's true either.
yeah, and I'm not going to believe it's true like until it
No, I don't believe
actually
it's true. I don't. But I think she probably has like a little schoolgirl crush on him, like you would have on like your older brother's like hot friends.
because I have a schoolgirl crush on Val, and if I was
Oh,
dating Val,
oof.
I would simply just I would have a heart attack every time we made eye contact. So I can
I
only
would pass out so that
yeah,
I could get some mouth to mouth.
please.
No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible. I would never do that, but like maybe.
Okay, so then Sharna and not Sharna, but Bag and Megan Fox, the divorce is just now final. Do we have confirmation? I know that they have children together, but do you know how many?
They do?
I yeah, because I thought that they had like I thought they had children
Oh
together.
shit, they have I know they have a child, a boy, right? A little boy?
It's gotta be. I know that they do because I thought they had a
I
young.
like wow, holy moly. I'm like
We need.
blown away by this information because like yeah, now that you say that I can see like an Instagram story on E! News that's like a picture of Megan Fox with a baby on her hip.
I know. I feel like it is, but okay, we'll have to fact check it. I should have thought about it or researched it more maybe before I brought it up. So shocked by their divorce just now being final because of how high profile both of the relationships are. While of course Megan and Machine Gun Kelly are way above like Sharna and Bag's relationship. Still really high couples and just now a finalized divorce. I mean, I've never been divorced, obviously, so I don't really know how I would feel about that. But it just felt kind of icky when I read the headline that it was just now final.
I don't know. I literally have no concept of like because like I feel like Megan Fox was out of the public eye a lot before she started dating Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
So I have no concept of a timeline for this entire thing. So I have really nothing. I hate that I have nothing to add, but I really don't because I have no idea.
I just remember that when not Machine Gun. I remember when Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green suddenly separated, and then she was immediately with Machine Gun Kelly. And then, because that was the drama around it, and then Sharna the same way, like Sharna swooped right in with Bag. So I know it was like a very quick turnaround between couples, but I just found it very interesting that it was just now reported that their divorce was final.
Well, I mean, they're both celebrities. They had a lot of things to work out and
Yeah, that's
and
true.
such, I'm sure. But no, I just, like I said, I really have nothing to add to this piece of conversation because I hadn't thought about, I didn't even know who he was. Honestly, I never watched 90210. He was just some guy.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know he's married to Megan Fox. Like, I feel like I'm pretty in the know, pretty hip with the times in pop culture. But I feel like Megan Fox hasn't been in the spotlight for a long time. She's been laying low. Like, I think she did have at least one child. Like, so I'm like, it's like I'm your grandfather and you're talking to me about like the latest gossip on TMZ. And I'm just like, okay, that's nice.
That's cool. Good for Megan. Good for Bag. Glad that they're both happy in their own right. So just interesting. Okay. And then the final thing, Jimmy had his baby girl, Zara, on Saturday and then competed in the show on Monday night.
I love him. I love everything about him. I'm so happy for him. We want to be we're obviously not the first, but we want to be the first podcast to welcome baby Zara into the world. So welcome. We love your dad. Your family seems super cool and sweet. Your mom is a trooper. She so in the video package they showed tonight, she looked amazing in her little glasses and like ponytail after like giving birth. I was like, damn, I don't even look that good like on a day-to-day and you just did that. So good for you, sis.
I know. So congrats to Jimmy Allen. I'm so proud of him and impressed with him. And he rushed to Nashville to get there in time. Oh, he's a precious human and I would die for him. So
I will just say one thing. I had it written down in my notes later for when he actually went. But since we're talking about baby Zara, I'm going to go ahead and say it now. Tyra said, and I have this in quotation marks because I actually took this. She said, you went to Nashville and you saw that baby come out.
I'm sad. Oh my God.
I was like, the miracle of life, the beauty of childbirth.
Of all the things you can say.
You can say that a gazillion ways. And like, you picked the worst one.
You watched that baby come out. Like,
no one needs that mental image. Like, because he like, you could tell he was like he didn't really say anything after she said that. And everyone was like, oh, why? Why did you say that?
Yeah, his poor wife. Like, it's like Tyra's trying to be a cool girl that everyone knows isn't cool. And like, you stumble over your thoughts and you're trying to be funny. And like, that's just not funny. All you have to say is congrats. And we're so happy for you, Jimmy. And thanks for
We're glad you got to be there to see to welcome your child into the world, to see your child make their debut, like what, like you can say that it all means the same shit, but like it was so graphic and just like what?
Yeah, it was just really inappropriate. So,
oh God,
but happy for Jimmy, so happy for you. We love you.
So happy for you. Not happy for any of us that we had to hear that, and I'm sorry to your wife that was put on national television for all of us and our grandmothers to hear and picture. But yeah, no, congrats. We're excited.
Yay.
I hope we get like a little home movie for like next week's package. Oh, spoiler alert, whoops. But it is Tuesday now, so if you haven't watched it, then I don't really know what to tell you.
Well, yeah. You'll certainly know that Jimmy is safe right now. That's all you need to know.
Yep, as he should be, just like God intended.
That's right. Do we want to dump right in?
Let's jump.
All right.
I'll go back to my OJ comment. She looks a lot like Sandy.
Looks so much like her. So much.
I don't know if it was like the big doe eyes or what, but and she can look like she can rock a front bang. I was impressed. Front bangs are not for everyone.
They gave her the best front bang wig, that's for sure. They gave her the best one.
I have comments about that for later on, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. They were the opening number. They came out, they just kind of kicked it right off. It was beautiful. I forget that now that we're down so many people, the dances are going to continue to get longer, which is great. But for like a waltz, I'm just kind of like, okay, like a waltz to Grease is hard because there's nothing super emotional about it. Like most memorable year, a waltz is like stunning. And you're like, oh my God, yes, I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. I'm living it. But for this, I'm like, okay, I get it. We can move on.
I wrote down that it was a foxtrot, which I mean is essentially the same thing as a waltz.
Oh shit! Nope, you're right. It was a foxtrot because it wasn't in 3/4 time.
nights, so they had a great song. Of course, they made the perfect looking Sandy and Danny. I loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Love that song. It was I feel like they definitely toned down the chemistry. It was very playful this time. But
Mm-hmm.
she's so good, and Val really is just an amazing choreographer.
Mm-hmm. He looks great in a leather jacket too.
Yeah. Oh, also, I loved that they did all of the songs in order, so it was almost like Grease the musical on stage.
Yes, exactly. I loved it. I thought it was great. And I thought production did an excellent job. I thought costuming did an excellent job for most folks.
Yeah.
But especially this one. I thought they looked amazing.
So, did you like the dance?
I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah. I think it was good for an opening number. Like I said, it was definitely toned down and more playful and sweet. Of course,
I agree that they kind of pulled back on the
yeah,
vibes.
yeah. I mean, she's an amazing dancer though, and she looks precious every week, and it's nice to see them doing well. I mean, I love Val. So the scores that they got were 4 9s, a 36, which was really strong out the gate, especially for going first.
Absolutely. And I think that is totally fair, totally just. She's awesome. I love that she's coming in as someone who wasn't a dancer.
Yeah.
And we love to see that. Also, the judges all night were so on the same page. I don't think I've ever seen that before in my life.
They must have had a meeting because of how skewed it's been lately. I think they had a meeting because
And they were like, everyone get your shit together.
yeah, America was like, Lynn, stop scoring certain people low scores and be a little bit more fair. And then everybody else, like, let's be a little bit more equal when it comes to where we're going with these 10s and these 9s. It was refreshing. I agree.
All right, let's move on to our queen, Jan Levinson. I love her. She's amazing. She's amazing. What can she not do?
No, seriously, I love when they give her these characters because she gets so into it. She's so theatrical, and just, her being an actress is really working to her advantage.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And then, okay, so the first thing I wrote was boo this song.
Oh, yeah?
Because I was just like, this is like one of my least favorite scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
But like, they're being mean girls, which is fine. I don't really care about, that sounds terrible, but like, that's not the problem. It's just like the song is not my fave.
Yeah.
And then they have this like Viennese waltz. It was a waltz this time. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, good job. Did you?
But I thought Artem crushed this. The choreography, her acting, it was top notch, top tier. I absolutely love her. And I feel like we went 2 for 2 right out the gate. Like, OJ brought it, and then Melora brought it. I feel like even harder. I thought she crushed this.
Yeah, I do too. I thought that her costume sucked.
Agreed. What was that?
It was like a leftover, like it almost made a man's like button-down shirt and just added a skirt, and it just did not do her any favors. And they have made her look amazing so many different times. In a time where she could have looked a little bit more like Rizzo because she was playing such a good Rizzo, I feel like costuming did not do her justice. So that made me kind of like, I wasn't as into the dance. And I think I watched the dance twice to give it a second shot because I was so distracted by how much I hated her outfit. But she's this woman. I wrote Tyra, what the fuck? I don't know why I wrote Tyra WTF on this page, but I think she probably said something stupid. So anyway, it wasn't Melora's best dance to me, but it was still so good.
No, her best dance was last week.
Yeah. Yeah, she just, she has been such a surprise. She's so good.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I said, what can't she do?
Got 4 9s, so another 36. Again, judges on the same page. It's very helpful.
Yeah, it is. And I think it was well deserved. I love her. I think she's great.
All right, moving on.
So this is another grievance with costuming really quick. I just need to air this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, please.
They made Daniela look like Annabelle, the doll.
I just knew you'd have something to say. She just did not look right.
It was because it wasn't a wig. It was, you can buy this shit on Amazon. I've seen it. Those clip-in bangs. That's what it was. Bro, dead ass. She looked like Annabelle, the doll.
I hated what they did with her hair. I really could not do it. I could not handle it. She could have just left her hair like normal.
I literally wrote down, these bangs, why? Who chose this for her? And y'all know that this is a Daniela Stan account. She's still the world's hottest person, no matter what. But, like, this is the first thing that I've ever been like, oh, no, what?
Yeah, justice for Daniela Sport. They literally did her no favors. And our man Amon, they gave him bottom of the costuming.
They said, here's a jacket. We'll roll up your pants.
And then and then everyone was giving him a hard time on his pants. And he's just like, listen, I got nothing else. I had to look at somebody else, like, to make
He's like, do you see how tall I am?
Yeah, he said, I'm going to cut pants to look a little bit more like I'm in the Grease era. Please cut me a break. Like,
Okay, so let's start on the positive.
Yes.
I loved the wedding photos. I loved him talking about his wife and his family. And they had their, their leather jacket moment. It was very cute. And then, okay, so I need to talk about the cover of the song.
Okay.
There was a lot of, like, steel guitar. It was it was like a bluegrass cover. Did you feel that?
I didn't really, I guess, pay attention to that part. So
I was just like, this is bizarre, but okay. I don't remember this. Now for more of the negative, his height. This is the first time his height has really hurt him and affected him.
Yeah.
And he had a really bad case of Tico the squirrel hands.
Yes, I'm with you. I mean, this was not the Amon that we saw last week. And so, but I kind of I expected that to happen because Grease, like, this doesn't really fit his personality that well. They give us this intro and show us, like, how much swag him and his family have. Like, cool and fun and fresh and, like, hopelessly devoted to you and a Viennese waltz. Like, it's just not his style. It's not his dance. Do I think that he can improve on it a lot? Yeah, for sure. And then I said he was his arms really, really well, but, like, his hands were off. He needed more work on half. His footwork just wasn't clean. It was a very sweet and simple dance, but it just needed a lot more.
I agree. But I felt like all the judges feel like we do, where, like, you absolutely love, like, I don't understand how anyone could not like this guy.
Yeah.
Like, he is America's sweetheart right now.
And he's
pulling the votes. People love him. And Lynn made a point to be like, you can never be mean to someone who goes out and freaking tries.
Yeah.
And that's him every week. He's the king of commitment. He gives it his all every week. He looks like he's having the best time, but he's taking it seriously. Like, he's just, I want to hug him. I want to be his bestie.
And just so he's a very confident guy. Okay. But this is very out of his comfort zone. And I think that, like, when they were telling him he was shrinking into Daniela and really, like, holding on to her a lot, I think that comes from just being uncomfortable. And I think,
he's expecting her to lead him through it. Like, even though he's the man supposed to lead, she's obviously the pro dancer here,
Yeah, but I think that was the first dance where I was like, oh, wait, like, he wasn't really showing his fun and confident side, but he'll be back next week, and I'm ready for him to get something that goes a little bit better with his personality. Agreed.
But before we move on and get the scores, Daniela patted herself on the back and asked Lynn if he saw the fleckle. Which, okay, so I looked it up. I did my homework. I looked it up. And first of all, there's an R in that word.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
The shocking twist no one is expecting.
So
it is Fleckerl. A fleckerl.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I sound like I'm, like, wasted trying to say that. But
I know,
no.
That's hilarious.
So I watched a YouTube tutorial of how to do it.
Okay.
Because I'm just really committed to the cause. And it's kind of like the grapevine, where you, like, cross your feet and walk down, like, sideways. It's like grapevine vibes, but in a ballroom setting and much more intricate. But that's the best way I know how to describe it.
You said grapevine vibes. I immediately understood the moves. I get it.
Yeah, definitely. So He got straight 7s, unfortunately, which I was actually pretty pleased because I was so expecting Lynn to lowball him with
Me
a
too.
6.
I thought so too.
So I was like, okay. I was like, okay, we're okay. This is fine.
I just knew Lynn was going to give him a 6 or a 5, and I was going to like fight him, but he didn't. So we don't have to fight Lynn tonight.
Not tonight, Papaw.
Oh God. Okay. Who's next?
Ooh, who is next? It's The Miz, baby.
The Miz. The Miz and Whitney.
You know who was looking hot as hell tonight?
His wife.
Or last night?
Oh.
Yeah, his wife too, but
him.
That hair.
I know. He's a zaddy, straight up.
Although I do have a grievance with costuming yet again, because that t-shirt that they put him in, instead of just letting it be like a tight black t-shirt like most other people had, somebody was like, oh my God, I found my bedazzler from 1998 in my closet. Let's do the sleeves.
Yeah, they could have. I mean, they've got to have more black shirts back there for men. Like, they just do. They have to.
No, but they thought it was cool. They were like, here, put these rhinestones on there. Or these studs. It'll be cool. And I was like, ooh, but they're not even in a straight line. What are you doing?
Because Whitney looked so sexy and like hot. And it was just, I thought that they didn't do him justice. I mean, his wig was really good. I thought his wig was one of the best ones of the night. But
definitely
they spent all the time on the wig. Maybe they like did the wig first and he didn't have his shirt on, you know?
And they were like, shit.
They're like, shit, we got to just throw you in this Hanes tee fast.
But then they were like, oh shit, it looks like just a Hanes tee. And someone was like, no, wait, I've got my handy dandy bedazzler. Let me just put this on there. And they were like, perfect.
And then Whitney was like, please get the middle of this bra that is on me that's showing, like,
so we look like we go together. Yeah.
Perfect. That I think that's exactly what happened. There was a TikTok about it.
Yeah. No, actually I was there. I was watching the live stream. He and his wife are couple goals. I have 2 couple goals tonight. This was the first one.
Yes.
And yeah, he loves her so much. And she is full, you know, like cheer moms.
Yes.
She's that for him. Like she like dressed the part tonight.
I was like, she wore the uniform. Like she understood.
She did. She did.
She showed up.
She showed up and she had a bag of orange slices ready for everybody after their dance.
And Capri Sun.
Exactly. And you know what? We love to see that.
She looked beautiful. I loved the story of how they met. I loved the footage that they showed.
Oh my God, I know.
When they showed where he laid his eyes on her for the first time, and you can tell that he's like, oh my God, she's beautiful. I love her. You could just tell that it really was love at first sight for him. And I thought that was really sweet. And her name's Maurice, which I also loved. I
also had no idea that she was foreign until right now.
Yeah, well, and they were saying she didn't even speak English 9 years
ago.
And then the way she was talking to him and Whitney, I was like, you would literally never know.
She put in some work on Duolingo.
Hey, that reminds me. I need to get back on my Duolingo bullshit.
Yeah, that owl is probably threatening your entire family at this point.
He is not sponsored by Duolingo, but if y'all want to learn another language, it's really fun. So you should definitely get that. Anyway, let's talk about the dance.
So the dance. Grease Lightning is a certified banger. You know that I am the official judge and ruler over what is and what isn't a certified banger. And this falls into that category. So just jot that down. I thought it was a great dance. I thought, you know, it was full of choreography. It was really fun, fast, high paced. The heel slide. Oh, chef's kiss. But I do agree with the judges. It was a little frantic and pretty ahead of the beat. Yes. But not so much that any Joe Schmo, aka me and you sometimes, watching this would notice.
Right.
Because excuse me, I just burped. Sorry.
Sorry,
everyone.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
He was so committed to it and having so much fun that it kind of distracted from any little missteps along the way.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said, this choreography is so good and so fast and has so much jive content. And first of all, jives are super hard dances. So it was a little bit sloppy for someone who doesn't have any dance experience. But there were only like a pocket full of times, like maybe 2 or 3 times where I was like, but he got right back into it. I agreed with Carrie Ann and you when she said that he felt a little bit rushed, but it was very fast, exciting, so fun. I look forward to him every week, just like Derek said. I loved all of the jumping and like just all of the partner and side by side work that him and Whitney did. It looked really authentic. And I also wrote down that this like a finale number. Like the
Oh, yeah.
production was so good. This was like a freestyle for me. It felt fun and loud and it was very Miz. It was very his personality. I loved how they opened it when they took the cover off of the car and him and Whitney.
Yeah, they really pulled out all the stops for this one.
Yes, it felt very finale, but again, it was a jive. It was a little messy, and I can see why, because jive is just a very hard dance to do. So
Jive is confusing though because it can go so many different directions. It's like so open to interpretation. So
yeah, well,
I don't know. Judges felt okay about it though.
I was impressed that he didn't get sevens too, and
yeah, he ate it up.
Yeah, he ate it up. So he got 4 8s and a 32.
I'm glad you caught on to what I was doing. So thank you so much.
I got that. I hope listeners, did you where Katie was going?
It's a joke because I was saying ate, like ATE, like eating, like as the kids say, but also he got 4 8s. So it was like a play on words. So if you didn't get it, now you know.
Now you know.
You heard it here first.
Amanda Klutz and Alan.
Here I go on my soapbox really quick.
Okay.
I'm over it. I honest to God forget that she's on this show every week because I'm just so bored. I was like expecting her to be like, this is super close to home to me because I was actually in Grease on Broadway.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? We know. Why is she here? Although I will say, Frankie has some pipes on him. Love him. He was precious. He was the star of the show. 10s for him. And then we had this weird cheer, like heel stretch that happened in the middle. I'm just so over it. I get it. I love her. I think she is a doll. This is not me not liking her as a person. This is just not what she's supposed to be. Like, it's not fair. Honest to God, this is bullshit. I can't even. They're all like, oh my God, you're so amazing. And I'm like, no shit. Of course she is.
Yeah, of course she is. And I wish that they talked about it a little bit more. I wish that they kind of owned up to it a little bit more. Now, I must say, Beauty School Dropout, that scene in the movie is one of my favorite. It's one of the first things that I think about. I think about Frenchie's Dream, like whenever I think about Grease. And
really?
Yes, that's one of my favorite scenes. Like the bubble, whenever he pops her bubble or whatever, and her bubble gum that he was always chewing the gum, and like it's kind of like him bursting her bubble, literally. And I don't know, I've just always loved that scene. I love that song. I think she got, obviously, besides like props and pull all the red carpet for her for production, having him there to sing that song and it being so good, I think that also really helped.
They literally set her up for success.
Yeah, I will say last week, she did not do well. She did not do as well last week. And this week, Alan really did a great job with the choreography. Of course, she's perfect. Like there's nothing else to say. Like I don't have any negative reviews on her. She's great. Like you said, she's an incredible person. She's a beautiful woman. But I hope no one thinks that I don't like her, because I do. I think she is so wonderful. Like I like her so much. And I'm disappointed that this show is making me like feel like this way about just her being there. Yeah, I think too. It's just a matter of time though. I know we've talked about this outside of the podcast, but I also think I've talked about it on the podcast. It's just a matter of time before Amanda Klutz is in the bottom two. And it's a matter of time before she's continuously in the bottom two. And continuously saved. I think that she is definitely middle road when it comes to voting, and that will run out soon. I mean, we only have 10 people left after tonight, but like that will run out soon. However, the judges are going to save her every single time because she's the best dancer. And that's where we get into trouble with this, because of course she's amazing. And of course, like, she's so solid and so perfect. And her dances are, like top tier every time. But I loved whenever Derek called her out and was like, I just don't know what it is. Like, there's
something's missing.
Yeah. And let me also say, while they gave her the full red carpet rollout for Beauty School Dropout, they were not fair to her with the wig either. Her wig was horrible. It was horrible. It was pink poodle hair. It was not.
She looks like a character from Candyland.
It was. She's stunning. Like, the dance, the song, having Frankie Avalon there to sing it in person. I mean, wow, she can give us a live performance. But like, again, like you said, she's confident doing this. This, not like Amon, where I feel like you have absolutely, while you have all the confidence in the world, you have absolutely no confidence when it comes to this style of performance.
Yeah, you're out of your comfort zone.
But
she's thriving. She's in her zone. This is her element. This
is the best she's ever been. Like, she's living her best life here. So,
and we love that. I'm so happy for her that she's having fun.
Yes,
but yeah. I know what Derek's talking about, though. She's missing the fire, like that. Like, people like Amon and Jimmy and these people who aren't dancers, they have this inside of them. Melora, this like performance value and the Miz, Olivia, literally all of them. They just commit so hard because they're trying so hard. They're working their ass off every week to do something that they've never done that isn't comfortable for them.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, she's doing it. Like, I'm not trying to discredit her. Like, I really hope that it doesn't come across as ugly, because I really don't mean for it to.
You're not.
But
it's fact. It is a fact.
That passion you have when you're like, I want to do my best at this and prove myself, versus I feel like someone who this is totally in their wheelhouse. Like, she's still trying hard. I don't think she's not trying or anything, but like, it's just different.
Of course. Yeah, I'm so with you. I'm with you. I didn't mind the heel stretch, though. I know you said you thought that was weird.
It just felt very out of place. It was just very random. She was like, and here. It was like, she was like, Alan's holding her on top of the pyramid, and she's like, all right, go team. Woo! Let's go to state.
I think it's proving, just further showing off how long and beautiful and perfect her legs are.
Oh my God. I would commit a minor crime for her legs.
I would commit a major crime for those legs.
Yeah, but those legs wouldn't look good hidden under an orange jumpsuit. So that's why it's got to be minor.
You're right. You're right. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah. We don't want to do the time.
Before we talk about her scores, I need to talk about how Tyra even mentioned the fact that Frankie Avalon was not lip singing. Like, you do not disrespect a hero in the ballroom, okay?
That is Lynn's teen hero, he said, and I was like, oh my God, Lynn, honey, you're old, we know.
Like, damn, y'all are old AF, but anyway.
No, I wrote that down too. She
ultimate disrespect to me.
Frankie is singing live, real, no lip syncing. And I was like, that sounds like, that's like some shit that you say when like you are dead ass lip syncing.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't. I 100% know he wasn't, but her like trying so hard to sell it. I was like, what are you doing? You're making it seem sus now.
So bad. Okay. So the scores: 10 from Carrie Ann, 10 from Lynn, 9 from King Derek, and 10 from Bruno. So 39.
Yeah, Derek out here keeping it freaking real. He knows what's up.
Yeah, does. So I think it's time to move on off of Amanda Klutz.
I know. And I like her. I do. I just want to end on the fact that I really do like her so much.
We believe you. We really do believe you. I believe you.
Good.
Okay.
Sasha Someone else I like so much.
I really love Suni. At a Charleston to Born to Hand Jive.
Okay. I thought it was to Cobra Starship because they made that good girl go bad.
I loved that they gave her this character. Very cute.
Cha-Cha is a bad bitch.
No, she was the ultimate bad girl in that movie.
And everyone hated her. The boys loved her. The girls hated her. What'd they say? The only thing worse than her something is her reputation. Oh God, what's that quote in the movie? I don't know, but they're basically talking shit about her. She's from the other school and she's a loose girl, and she comes in and swipes Danny away.
Sure does. And they win the
and
dance competition.
They do. Right there on TV in front of God and everybody.
So good. It was so cute. Okay, so I thought that was really funny of them to give Suni a character like that, knowing.
I thought it was so good for her.
Yeah, and that's why it's funny, because I have my grievances where I feel like they give JoJo the perfect character every single time, and then they give people like Suni, they force them out of their comfort zone, and I'm glad that they did, because Sasha perfectly choreographed this dance. I loved whenever she said, "Give me this challenge," and watching her and Sasha kind of have that banter about she didn't really experience high school, so talking about that some more and why she feels like that's another reason she's so shy, not really having the experience like in a co-ed school or opening up or going to school dances. And so she just was beaming tonight. I loved all her tricks. I loved how fast it was. I actually liked her outfit. It was very cute on her. I lost her in the balloon drop, but other than
I
that,
was so pissed about the balloon drop. I literally wrote down balloon drop ruined it. We were like riding this high, and then I was like, where'd they go?
They just it was too many balloons. Like,
because I wanted to
see the move where it was the move where you toss her on the ground and she spins, on the ground. We missed all of that because of them, the big pink balloons.
It was just chaos. It was sheer chaos.
Oh, and also the foot on chest skirt shake. Iconic.
Iconic.
It was so good.
I did feel like, though, the shoes that they put her in, obviously she had to wear tennies because of like the gymnastics and flipping stuff. But I felt like they were really chunky.
Made her look younger. Like, I feel like that. I know that even when we were kids, like we wore the lacy socks with our white shoes or whatever, but she already looks really young. And so I don't think the shoes really did her any favors.
I agree. But I loved her. I loved that she had this big personality. The one thing I will say that I was just like, I thought this was her best dance to date, first of all.
Okay.
First of all.
And
I just need her to finish her movements. I need her to follow through her movements. Like her arm, like she's just it's like her arms, like when they were doing like a fist pumping thing at the very beginning, like that rodeo kind of thing.
Yep.
It was very lazy. I was like, come on,
got it.
Do it. Commit.
She has it all on the bottom half, but like it's the top sometimes that just doesn't match always.
I know. So she just gotta follow through.
She does. But she got all 9s. Great score for Suni. Oh, also the pie in the face at the end. Totally Sasha. Like, he loves that kind of stuff, and I'm so glad that they did it. It
Agreed. And then him eating the whipped cream off of his face during judging was a whole mood. I was like, oh my God, same.
It was hilarious. Okay, next up, his wife, Emma, and Jimmy.
Okay, costuming, crushed it with this one.
She looked precious. He looked hot as a T-bird. I was like,
I loved his hair. He had a great wig.
He did have a good wig. He still had that bandana. He still had the bandana.
We love that.
He's always got his bandana on.
This is my second couple goals of the evening. Okay. Him and his wife, like their little home video, like cell-phone video of them like in the hospital, and he was like, she just did that, and she's standing there looking so cute, and I was like, oh, I love them. Like they're just everything that you hope that you have later in life.
I know. He's the ultimate girl dad, ultimate husband. So they had Foxtrot to Sandy, which is the song where Sandy strands Danny.
Stranded at the drive-in.
Yeah. So it's the drive-in scene, which is another very iconic scene from the movie. I thought the props were so good tonight. I love that all of the cars were constantly there. Another thing I love about Jimmy when he dances, and I don't typically love this, is that he sings along the song the whole time. And I think that comes from him being a performer, a music artist. And so I think that that's just part of he's so smooth. He's so committed. Even when he slipped and everything, like he slipped during the day.
Yeah. On the confetti.
Yeah, and you could tell that he was so committed to the movement in the moment. Like, he frowned a little bit when it happened, but he was just like, keep going.
And then afterwards, he was like so upset. And I was like, oh,
I
it's
know, because Emma,
okay. It's not
yeah,
her fault.
you could hear Emma being like, it's okay. Because Emma is the fire behind this show. I feel like she is like ultimate passion for Dancing with the Stars. And that's why I love that her and Sasha have stuck around for so long. And they love the show. And she always is so great to her partners. Oh, and then this week, whenever
The
Jimmy
Instagram post.
yes. Talk about the Instagram post.
Oh my God. So Emma posted on her Instagram a screenshot of her text conversation with Jimmy where he's just like gassing her up, being like, so thankful for you. Like, you're an amazing person, an amazing coach. I'm so lucky to get to do this with you. And like, I feel like she's the ultimate coach, partner, friend. Like, she is
Hype
all of
woman.
that. Where I feel
Hype
like
woman.
Artem and Val are much more coach than friend.
Yeah.
She's really just everything. Like, she seems like someone who just totally embraces everything about you and is like, we're going to do this. She's amazing. I think she's, you know, like I said last week, this gives me Rashad Jennings and Emma vibes.
Yes.
Just like how well they vibe together and how much love and respect they have for each other. And I was so bad. Oh my God, me too. I thought this was a great dance. And they were both singing. I've never seen her sing during a performance, but they were singing together. They have this awesome chemistry. I think they might be my favorite couple this season.
I think the friendship here is so apparent, and that is why every single dance flows so well and looks so good, even if it's not perfect. And like, I love watching them. I do
too. I have a smile on my face the whole time.
I just love him. I love everything about them. I love how grateful I'm sorry. I love how grateful Emma is every time she gets a score. She just like loves people well, you can tell. And so I think that that's why her partnership with him is working so well, because Jimmy is such a good person.
They just light up the room. Like, you can't not smile when you're looking at them. They just have this infectious energy. And I would love to like spend an afternoon or an evening with like just hanging out with them. I feel like they'd be so fun. Yeah.
In Emma's house. Oh, please. Okay, so their scores, they got 8 from Carrie-Ann, 8 from Lynn, a 9 from Derek, and a 9 from Bruno, a 34. Thought it was a good score.
I thought it was a good score. I agree. I will say that the one thing that I missed in this dance was the hot dog doing tricks in the ad, like in the movie.
They should have put that on the big screen.
I know. I think that would have put them to a 10.
That's probably your favorite scene in the movie.
I love a good hot dog.
I know. Okay. Next dance, which was a stunner to me.
Holy moly.
Kenya and Brandon
Don't call it a comeback, baby.
Seriously. Okay, so they had a Roomba to Worst Things I Could Do. And they came back from being in the bottom 2 weeks in a row, and they gave us this.
Oh my God. Literally. Okay. I watched this and I was like, go off. You freaking get out there. You show them why you're here. I was like, I could have run through a wall. I was so excited. I was so proud for her. I was like, yes, bitch. Like, you crushed it. I've never seen someone this early in the competition who isn't a dancer look so in control. And just so, she commanded attention. She commanded the dance floor. And again, I said last week, she's really likable and relatable. This week, I've moved it up. She's lovable. Her little intro package about her grandmother and her mom being a teen mother, like, I got a little choked up. I think someone was cutting onions in my room because my eyes were deaf watering. But no, it was so great. Her costuming won the night for me.
So for a song that is so difficult, I feel like, to perform to on this show, when you've got Grease Lightning, you've got, You're the One That I Want, you've got all these like really positive, upbeat songs. This is the hardest and saddest song probably to dance to in the whole movie, because it's not about a breakup. It's about something very serious, and it's a very difficult message, I think, to portray whenever everyone else gets these really happy, upbeat moments. And then it was the perfect opportunity for her to share that about her grandmother. And it was a really beautiful story. And I was so emotional watching the footage with her grandmother and how she said,
Oh God.
and how she said she always used to say, like, that's my baby. And she would never, like, how it's just amazing. Kenya, look at the life that she has. She was Miss USA. Look at this life. And then it could have been so
I'm literally about to cry. I cannot deal with this right now.
it could have been so different. And like, I just loved when they showed the picture of young Kenya as Miss USA. And like, she's still, I mean, she's still so Kenya. She's so sexy. Her hips looked amazing in this dance. Like the drop that he did and her toes pointed perfectly. It was just, for such a difficult song to dance to, it flowed so well. The end pose was iconic. It was the best Roomba of the season. It was Kenya's best dance.
I think it was the best dance of the night.
Brandon is a sex machine. Like, I love him. He looked so good.
I wish they were closer in age so they could like be in love.
I know.
I mean, they can still be in love. I'm not discriminating. I just feel like they won't be in love because they're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah,
no,
they're a little too far apart.
I can't remember. I don't know. Like it's so funny because the Roomba is such a sexy, sultry, sensual dance. And I love it so much. And like every time I watch it, I'm like, yes, that's great. But I can't think of another iconic Roomba that has stuck in my head like this.
No.
It's usually like an Argentine tango or a contemporary or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And like, because the Roomba is so slow. Good. And I'm like, this is going to be one that I watch for years to come.
So good. Okay. So the scores. 4 9s. I was shocked she didn't get a 10, but
she should have gotten a 10. She got robbed. For real. Call the police. There's a robbery.
shocked.
I mean, her arms, dude, everything. She looked like a professional dancer. Some of the drops that they did,
legs. Oh my God.
It was just everything. If you haven't, I mean, I know like I sound like I'm having like a mild like episode of some kind because I just can't wrap my brain around everything that happened. You have to go watch it. It was like, watch it again. Just like keep watching it because it's so mind blowing to go from being in the bottom 2 weeks in a row to being like, boom, here's this bitch, mic drop. Like, yeah. I'm so happy for her. I cannot wait to see her continue to grow and improve. I'm so pleased.
Yeah, and I wasn't able to watch live last night, but our friend Sarah texted me and was like, Kenya's dance, you're not going to believe it. And so it was the one I was most excited about to see. And so it definitely delivered. So I'm very proud of Kenya. It was so refreshing to see her do that after coming off a couple of difficult weeks, but good for her.
Good for her.
Okay.
So next we have the J team.
Look at me. I'm Sandra D. Okay. Sandy and Frenchie, here's what is going on in JoJo's news. It hasn't really become publicized, but pretty sure that JoJo and her girlfriend broke up this week or the week before last.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like E! News reported it, and then I looked back at their like link or whatever, and I think JoJo maybe even posted on Instagram or something, but I think her and her girlfriend have broken up, and that was her first girlfriend. It was like best friend turned girlfriend, and I think that happened in her life this week. Plus, I think this was a tough week for Jenna with all of the Val rumors, and they really focused on the J team's friendship this week of like how close of friends they were, and like Jenna even saying, I've never felt so connected to a partner. I was shook by that.
Yeah.
I was very shook by that.
I don't know. Something about it is like,
I just think this is the team production wants to win. This is who production wants to win. And so they're going to curate everything. Like they want us on their side.
I so am. I'm so on board. That's totally fine. But do you know that TikTok sound that's like, are we about to kiss right now?
Yeah.
That's how I felt the whole time.
Did you? I don't know. I wasn't. It was just, I felt like just trying to push their best friends. But they're not. After all of the drama with Val and OJ. And so that's why it just enforced. But
I agree because like I have best friends. You're one of them. And I've known those folks for forever. Like,
yeah.
And I still don't know. I don't know. It just felt very.
It was just a weird package. It was a weird package. But I will say, I liked when JoJo talked about, like, even though I preach self-confidence to all these kids, I'm one of the most self-conscious people that I know. And so saying, like, she felt really insecure in her body and how this show's really helped her. And that was good for me to see and hear, because I think that's an important message, especially for the young girl, to watch her so much. So
yeah. I thought that hairstyle was so great for her also that they put her in.
Did you really?
I really did. No, I really liked it on her.
That's
I
funny.
think I just like seeing her hair down and relaxed.
I thought it was a wig.
It was. But I like, when I can't see her hairline screaming for relief, I just feel better. So
I know. God bless her.
It was very interesting. I was getting like piano bar vibes. I was like, damn, do I need like an old fashioned and a cigar? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yes, I wrote down it was a quiet dance. So that's definitely like cigar bar vibes. Yeah. Quiet dance. A lot of technique.
It was so pretty, and they're such great, strong partners. But again, I'm just kind of in the same, like, oh, she's a dancer. What are we doing?
Yeah, so I think that for the first time tonight, I realized how much more I'm watching JoJo than I'm watching Jenna. And every time that Jenna has ever been partnered with other people on the show, I always found myself watching Jenna. And so it's very interesting to me that that's really shifted. But JoJo has performance quality. JoJo's amazing. I don't want it to happen, but I do think she is going to win this show. I mean, it was a great dance. Of course it was. I mean, good. It was so much technique. The skirts looked really good as they were twirling around the dance floor. I enjoyed watching it, but I just kind of know that it's coming, that this is
it's the same Amanda Klutz thing. It was great, but of course it was.
Exactly. So,
you know? But I do want to say the real journey is the friends that we made along the way.
Don't worry about the destination, baby. It's just the journey. The J team's journey.
And I also felt like, yeah, they did get perfect scores the first of the season.
Shocker. Pretends to be shocked.
Oh my God, I'm so surprised and blown away. Wow, I can't believe this. I'm shook. Okay, no, but then Tyra said, she was like, dead ass, I think Dancing with the Stars is giving me like flashbacks to college sorority recruitment, because everyone's like talking about confidence, which like I was KD. So like that's like our big platform is like confidence, which is great. And it's super important. But I'm like, oh my God, confidence. Like I'm like doing snaps like in my dreams, like welcome ladies, like whatever. And then Tyra goes, there are some friends that you have for a couple of years and some friends are for a lifetime. And I was like, dead ass, I'm pretty sure that was in our pref like dialogue. Like 100% someone said that in pref every year. And they were like, some friends come into your life and leave, and some are for a lifetime. Here in Kappa Delta, like I was like, oh my God.
Can we talk about how chuggy that is? Like it was just ultimate. It was just so chuggy. Like it was.
I was like,
it was
no,
a lot.
She's gonna tell us about how God has the one set of footprints in the sand because He's carrying us.
Katie, I'm done. Okay. Perfect score.
And you know what? Good for them. I don't want to talk about this anymore because we know. We've been known. She dances. We get it. Her dance mom was there. Abby Lee's watching and shaking.
All right. 2 more dances.
Mel C.
Quick step to You're the One That I Want. Iconic song. Iconic.
Did she do well? Because I just watched Gleb the whole time.
Gleb, it was the ultimate Danny.
Oh, baby. I need to watch that on repeat alone. Okay. In private.
Can we talk about Gleb's pep talk in the emotional Mel C? And Gleb literally just saying, you are beautiful, sexy, and you can do this. And I was like,
ah!
Wait a second, Gleb. Wait a second. That's the ultimate pep talk. That's all I need. All I need is for Gleb to just throw in that you're sexy for an ultimate confidence boost. I literally wrote Gleb is so hot like 15 times.
I just wrote in all caps, Gleb.
He's got Oh my God, I would not get anything done in practice because I wouldn't be able to focus. There's literally no
I'd be
way.
a piece of cooked spaghetti, just limp.
Okay, so about her dance though, I
No, but really, did she do well?
it
I don't know if
I
I looked at her once.
I don't think that the pants did anyone any favors because I'm going to talk about the shiny pants with Cheryl too. But it
Oh,
was
me too. I have the shiny pants written down for sure.
But Mel was also wearing them. It was fun and cute, but it did not have nearly as much pizzazz as I wanted, especially having that song. Her wig was very, very good.
Agreed.
She did look a little bit reserved like during the dance, but I think she was just having some confidence issues and it really sucked because it showed, and especially for having such a good song, it wasn't the best dance.
It just sucks because, like, I feel like last week she struggled a little bit with Mary Poppins. She absolutely crushed it with Maleficent, and now she's regressed on this one too. Like, I feel like she hasn't found her footing.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's so hot.
She still got good scores too.
Yeah, it was
for it being kind of boring. I mean, Kenya's dance was way better than hers. And
Agreed.
They both got all 9s. So it's like,
yeah, I'm surprised because I did not think that this was her best dance or anything. So
no, me either. But she got all 9s and a score of a 36.
I really, really, really like her. I like her so much.
I love her. I actually love her. She was the one I was so excited about being on the show.
I never really got super into the Spice Girls or anything. Like, obviously I know who they are and I like some of their songs, but I was never like huge into it. Yeah. And I just like, I think she's so cool and like, she's not like, she doesn't feel like a celebrity. She feels like just someone that you could like be friends with.
Yeah, I know.
She's so cool and she's so hot. And she wore those pants like, ooh, she made Olivia Newton-John proud.
Like butter. Yeah, she looked so good. Okay.
God, she looked great. And just, again, just Gleb, just a moment of silence for Gleb. Just a moment.
Just a moment.
Just yum.
Oh,
yum.
Okay, next, Cheryl and Cody. Finale dance.
Finale. Cody looked hot.
Yeah, Cody looked good. They had a quick step to We Go Together. So it's the finale song of Grease.
So here's the weird thing is that they had a quick step and so did Mel C and Gleb.
Very weird.
And they were back to back, both wearing the same outfits because it's the same scene in the movie, basically.
Literally.
And I was like, this is bizarre. Like, I feel like I'm having like deja vu, kind of. Because, I mean, obviously it's a quick step. There's content that has to be in both of them. It was just super weird. And then I would also just pass away if someone was like, hey, Mel C is going to wear these shiny Lycra pants. And then you're going to go right after her in the same outfit. I would be like, no, thank you. My ass looks like someone has been throwing nickels at it. And I will look like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Okay.
Like, like what? That's so rude. And Cheryl looked great. Like, she's not, like, I'm not body shaming at all. Mel C is literally so thin. She's just a small girl. Cheryl's got hips. She always has. And she's very sexy. But she has a voluptuous body.
Yeah.
I would just be like,
no.
I'd be like, no. Do not do that to me. That's so rude.
Yeah, I don't think it was fair that they essentially put them in the same exact outfit back to back.
To do the same exact dance.
And especially...
It was very weird.
Well, I put besides the pants, I thought, okay, dance was awesome. It was fun and celebratory. It was another big number, another big production. Cheryl looked very sloppy. She did not look like a pro tonight. While it had a good amount of energy, it did not have a lot of content at all. It was even when they were like set in hold, they both looked slow. I can tell that Cody's doing exactly what Cheryl says that he needs to be doing, but I don't think that Cheryl is coming up with enough creative content, and I think he's holding Cody back, and I think he knows it, and it sucks.
I think they haven't hit their stride yet because all of these other people have been practicing together for 5 weeks now.
Yeah, and these two had at least 2 weeks less than all of these people.
Yeah. So I think like everyone else is like really getting in their groove and they're just not there.
Yeah.
Like there were really, really good moments, but then there were other moments that I was like, what is that? So I think they just need more time. I think they just need to, we need to, you know, put them back in the incubator, give them a little bit longer. Next week they're going to pop out and be better than they were this week.
Yeah. And Cody has the stands, so he's not going anywhere.
And just to end that, the home video footage of him being Kaneki in like high school drama club, I died.
My God, whenever he was literally out dancing everyone by a mile on the footage, I was crying. I literally laughed out loud. Laughed out loud. It was so hilarious. And I do think I'm looking for more chemistry between him and Cheryl. So they also ate it up tonight. They had 4 8s and scored a 32.
Yep. And then we got into the elimination. And I do have some thoughts on this, okay? So we get down to our final 2. Well, let's go into the final 3. So it was Amon and Daniela.
Wait, we also need to say that they called Kenya and Brandon safe very first.
Thank God they owed them that.
They did it. And I was shocked.
I was so happy.
Oh, so happy, like shocked in a good way. But also like, I can't believe this is happening. Like someone who's been in the bottom 2 twice is now being called first. So anyway,
but it's in no particular order, just so you know.
Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, no particular order. But okay, so the bottom 3.
Yes.
Amon and Daniela.
Yeah.
OJ and Val. And then Mel C and Gleb. And boy, if they didn't call our man Amon,
I knew that they were.
Sheesh.
I knew that they were going to. It's funny because it's like
I did too.
He's never been even called close to the end, and so they were like, "We got to at least try to fake them out because he is pulling votes."
Yeah, because he's America's most likable guy.
Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere for a while. So
I hope. You better knock on wood, sis.
Okay. Done.
Thank you. Who is it? Housekeeping.
I know. That's funny. Okay, so wow. When they called him safe, it hit me all at once just how shocking the bottom 2 was. And it's because everyone is good. This is anybody's mirror ball this year, besides I think it's JoJo's, but it still seriously is anybody's mirror ball.
Yeah, this is the really tightest competition we've had, I think, in Dancing with the Stars history. This is a great one.
So the judges had a hard time with this.
Hell yeah. But the thing that pissed me off is that the comments, like, no one deserves to go home. And Carrie Ann said, and I wrote this down, this is not how it's supposed to work. And I'm like, what do you mean, Carrie Ann? What do you mean it's not how it's supposed to work? Everyone is so good. Like, you're basically saying Amon should be going home.
Or Kenya or Jimmy or other people. But they are very clearly like, it's supposed to be the person at the bottom. But guess what, Carrie Ann? It's not. This isn't how it's supposed to work because now you have a judge's safe. That's not how this is supposed to work at all. It's supposed to be the people who get the least amount of votes are the ones who are supposed to go home. And I can guarantee you that would have been Olivia and Val this week. It would have been.
Agreed. I think your scandal, quote unquote scandal, because it's not confirmed and I don't think it's really happening. I think that hurt her public image.
Yep.
But also, okay, how is it supposed to work then, Carrie Ann? Do you want to just go ahead and crown
JoJo
or JoJo and be like, oh, there it is? Like, that is how it's supposed to work. It's Dancing with the Stars. It's not, so you think you can dance. It's not Dancing with the professional dancers. It's Dancing with people. Like, she said that and I was like, my mouth dropped. I was like, Carrie Ann, you stupid idiot. Although she was looking
phenomenal tonight.
She looked amazing. That color. Woo!
Her best look. You know, she's so pretty. She's so beautiful. I think Carrie Ann is just like, she's so exotic and her skin tone. She's just so beautiful. And you are so right with that. I did not agree with anything she said tonight in that regard, but she did look damn good while she was saying all of that. So
yep, agreed. But I was really pissed. So Tyra was explaining to us how the judges like split worked. Like, okay, so all 4 judges have to vote.
Yeah.
But if it's 2 and 2 at the end, then Lynn's vote basically counts for 2 because he's the head judge.
Yeah.
So we got the Derek voted for
OJ.
OJ.
Yeah.
And then Carrie Ann voted for Mel C.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno voted for Mel C.
Yeah.
And then Paw Lynn came in and picked OJ.
Oh,
as Tyra was yelling at him,
oh,
they're in my ear.
ear.
They're in my ear. And I was
They're
like, oh God, I'm having like traumatic flashbacks to last season.
Yeah, flashbacks. The bad ones too.
And I was like, maybe Tyra, if you wouldn't spend so much freaking time asking stupid ass questions, then we wouldn't have to do this. But here we are.
Yeah, I'm like, give us more time for the stuff that matters.
Exactly. Instead of being like, so I've known Kenya for a long time and I didn't know about her dead grandma. And I was like, Tyra, what is this?
Yeah, get over yourself. This is not the Tyra show. But anyway, it was sad. Elimination sucked.
They didn't even show Mel. They just showed Olivia. And I was like, she's staying. We get to see her next week. Like, show Mel.
Yeah, it was sad.
I'm really sad because I like her so much. I thought she did great. And I hate that she's struggling with her confidence. And the judges were like, well, see you never.
I know. It was, and I loved what Lynn said whenever he was like, don't take it. You're not supposed to take failure to heart. And I think
he was like, when you succeed, don't let it go to your head.
Yes.
And when you fail, don't let it go to your heart. And I was like,
that was such good advice.
I'm gonna like crochet that on a pillow.
It really was good advice because it is a good reminder, but also it is really devastating. And like these people do put in so much hard work. And Mel C was, like I said, one of the ones I was really excited about this season. I remember bragging whenever the cast finally came out and being like, there's a Spice Girl, Sporty Spice is on.
Yeah, she's an actual star. There are some people on the show that I'm like, are they really a star?
Right. Like
no shade, but like
beauty blogger and
I didn't even know who she was until the scandal, but we're older than her target audience, so.
Someone in the Facebook group was like, they're literally picking someone who broke the law over Sporty Spice. Like, what are you guys doing? So who would you have picked? Would you have picked Mel?
No.
Okay. See, that's the other thing. Cause I was like,
I think Olivia's the better dancer, which sucks. Actually, I might have picked Mel just so I could continue to look at Gleb.
See, that's where it got difficult. I was like, America really put the two hottest pros in the bottom two. What were we thinking? But anyway,
congratulations, we played ourselves.
We really did. But hey, guess what? That just means that Gleb will be back next week dancing in all the group numbers, and I can't wait. I
hope they're like shirtless numbers. That would be great.
They will be. Next week is horror week, horror movie week.
Horror. I love that. You know, I love spooky season. I'm jazzed. I'm pumped. This is my time to shine.
It's gonna be a good one. So,
okay, so
well, I guess prepared. I don't know. It'll be a good one.
I'm interested to see how this goes because we already had villains night, so this is going to be interesting.
Another spooky night. I'm excited.
Spooky.
Okay, well, I love you. Good chat.
Love ya.
Good recap.
Good chat. Yep.
Sorry for the late episode, but hope you still get a good
sorry
listen.
We're late, but hey, better late than never.
Right.
Also, shameless plug for the Facebook group. It is from Lynn, the 10 DWTS Dancing with the Stars. It's fun. It's lit. It's a great time every Monday night. The funniest gals and guys. I think it's just gals, actually. We know live comment about what's going on our favorite show, and it's a hoot and a half. So you should join. It's great. Shout out to all of you peeps. We love you so much.
Yes.
And we'll see you next week. We'll be all I might wear a cape. You won't know it, but I might. Just like get in character next week.
Perfect. Well, I will see you. I'll talk to you then.
Well, we'll talk in between then, but I'll talk to you in front of like an audience then.
Well, that's perfect. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.